If by small chance you don't know his name, then you definitely know his work. Benny Douglas, a.k.a. Benny Boom, could be considered a czar in the music video genre. He's directed music videos for everyone from Nicki Minaj to P. Diddy and even 50 Cent. While he studied at Temple and was born in Philly, he also calls Houston home. But Benny has branched out to direct big Hollywood movies like SWAT, Next Day Air, and even episodes of Empire and NCIS. But his latest project is the biggest. He has been given the steering wheel to tell the story of legendary rapper Tupac Shakur, who was shot and killed back in 1996, a man who set the standard in rap. Dozens of Houstonians were treated to an early preview of Tupac's new movie, All Eyes on Me, and now Benny Douglas, a.k.a. Benny Boom, is on the Factor. And he's here with us now. Congratulations on getting this project, All Eyes on Me. Obviously, when you get a project like this with a legend like Tupac and everyone knows his story, it is a lot of weight to tell it. A lot of people know different facets of his life. So how do you pick what you're going to tell? And was there any pressure when you got this project?
Yeah, you know, Tupac told his own story. A lot of the film, the framing devices we used were from a lot of interviews that he had done and a lot of his own words. So when you hear the actor speak in the dialogue, these are words that Tupac actually said. And so the script was created in a way that it told Pac's life from literally from beginning, from before he was born until he passes. So you get a chance to see in 2 hours and 20 minutes the 25 years that this man lived. And you know, for the pressure was definitely on. I mean, he is a polarizing figure to some, and to others he is a giant of a man. And I think that the human nature, the human part of him is what this movie examines. It examines the son and the mother relationship. I like to say that this film pays tribute to Langston Hughes' Mother to Son. You know, it's for all those boys out there that are raised by single mothers or in sort of like not the best upbringings. And Pac was like that. And
were you able to get any of those details, intimate details, that mother and son relationship from his mother before she passed?
Yeah, his mother had a lot of input into this script. And I actually met his mother before I worked with her. I shot a video for Keisha Cole called Play Your Cards Right, and the Feenies in the video. Keisha was actually discovered by Tupac. And we shot this video, and I spent maybe about 3 hours with a Feenie. This was in 2008. And it was a really, really inspiring conversation. And I had no idea that, you know, a few years, 8 years later, or what have you, I'd be directing the biopic on her son.
Now, when you look at the final cut of this product, do you walk away saying, I'm proud of what I've done, and I think people will embrace it? Yeah,
I mean, this is, you know, the best piece of work I've ever done. And I'm looked at the final cut actually yesterday because I've been in it, and you know, when you're editing, it's in reels and it's not all together, and you're doing the audio and the coloring is in pieces. And I sat back yesterday and I watched the whole thing, you know, as not the director, right? And I saw it and I was just, you know, I was moved, and I just hope that people are moved by it when they see the film. It's a very intimate telling of someone who is larger than life.
Now we're looking at June 16th as the opening. How important is it that people show up and make a significant box office that first weekend?
Yeah, I mean, you know, for us, it's very important. I mean, Straight Outta Compton, which is a great movie, a friend of mine and a mentor, F. Gary Gray, directed that film, and it did amazingly at the box office and continues to do numbers, you know, on cable and video. And luckily, we have a chance now to tell Tupac's story. And I think that in order for us to continue to tell these stories from the hip-hop culture and from, you know, just the black experience in America, people have to show out, you know, because what will happen is if it doesn't sell tickets or whatever, Hollywood will go, they don't want to see that.
Exactly.
You know?
Benny Boom, thank you for coming on the Isiah Factor Uncensored, and
Thank you.
congratulations and good luck with your movie.
Thank you.